What's up, YouTube? It's Tatted Genius here, and we got a little something different. We're gonna be doing a video game tier list of the Pokemon series. Our Soul Link partner Trent kind of sent this in our Discord, and I decided, why not be different? Why not be that guy and do a little bit of content? So I'm gonna be doing a tier list video of the mainline and some side, all the mainline games for the Pokemon series. We're not gonna go too in depth. We're just gonna run through this real quick. So starting off is Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. This is actually one of the two generations I played the least of, honestly. I didn't play it when it first came out. I actually played it years later on an emulator, and it was okay. The slowness of the game was really what held it back for me, and honestly, Platinum was better. I know I'm jumping ahead, but Platinum was better and had more in it. But because I like the Pokedex itself, but the game was just a little slow, but it wasn't bad at all. Story's decent. So I'll probably have to say B tier. Actually, yeah, B tier, because Platinum just kind of encompassed everything, and I felt like it was a much better overall. I guess also I played Platinum before I played Diamond or Pearl, so Platinum's easily A tier for me. Next we have Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I had the Soul Silver edition and played Heart Gold on emulator some years after. Love these games. Easy A tier. Pokemon Black and White. I played Black 2 and White 2 before I played Pokemon Black 1. So my experience is a little skewed. So Black was, I'm actually like Gen 5. Black 2 and White 2 is just so much better that I'd have to put Black and White 1 in C and Black and White 2 probably A. The characters were great. I'd probably have to put it at A. Pokemon X and Y. I played these when they first came out. I had the Y version. Gen 6, the only issue I really have is that it was a little too easy. I do love the 3D transition, and starters were fine. Stories, okay. But, and I'd really like Yveltal, because if you know me, you know why. But, no pun intended. But being so easy of a game, I kind of can't put it past B. I like the game, but it was way too easy. Next, some remakes that I put a shit ton of time into. Outside of Gen 1, Gen 3 is probably my second favorite generation, so a little bit of bias here. But Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, their first time doing like a remake and changing stuff up, I give them an A+ job on that. One of my favorite games, one of my favorite experiences, and I'm not like a huge Nintendo kid at all, but absolutely enjoyed it. S tier. Pokemon Sun and Moon. I played the Moon version, and I don't like the side characters in this game that much. I like the The Pokemon are kind of mid to me as well. The story's fine, but it's very very mid to me personally. Ultra Sun and Moon, getting to play this, seeing the extra content and stuff like that, I'll probably put it one above it because it still suffers from a lot of the same things. I do not care about any of the characters at all. Not at all. Next, I put a decent amount of. I've completed this game. I have the Pikachu version. Um, for as a Gen 1er, I'm old as fuck. As a Gen 1er and somebody who put a lot of time into Pokemon Go, you would think that I'd have this game a lot higher than I'm about to put it, but the Go mechanics was just a gimmick to me. Art style, I like the change in the art style. I like being able to ride the Pokemon again. Putting stuff like putting stuff like that more into the newer games, I'm fine with. Just not the gimmick of Pokemon fucking, the little phone game. So I'm gonna put it in C because it's painfully mid. But I wasn't mad at the direction. Now about to go to my magnum opus. Pokemon Red was my very first Pokemon game, and I played as a young lad. And due to Gen 1 bias, it's going in A tier despite all its fucking problems and unfair gimmicks and constrict and all that other shit. It started it off for me. I've been hooked ever since. I know the Pokédex almost damn near front to back. I don't have to explain myself. It's Gen 1. I'm a Gen 1er. Fuck you. Next is Pokemon Sword and Shield. I have a decent amount of time on Shield. Probably more than a decent amount. I thoroughly enjoyed them changing the formula up on how we do things, introducing the wild area, whatever. I'm not mad at that at all. I actually really liked it. The story itself is kind of mid, but everything they added and my personal enjoyment of the game, I'm not mad at it. It's peak. It's pretty fucking fire. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, peak is an overstatement, but I definitely enjoyed Sword and Shield. I'm gonna have to put it as an easy A. The story kind of holds it back in certain areas, but well, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. A is fine. A is fine. Pokemon Ass Diamond and Shit Pearl. I ain't gonna hold you up. I already wasn't a big Gen 4 person as far as like playing the original Diamond and Pearl. Since I played those and then going back and play this, I barely wanted to even finish. I rushed through this game just to get the Arceus. The chibi style, like it was in the way they did it in Let's Go and the way they did it here, it didn't hit the same. I can't. No. I'll give it D. It's not the worst shit I've ever played in the world, but it's not hitting for nothing. Pokemon Legends Arceus. I have some friends, John, who wasn't a big fan of the battle mechanics. I can see where he's coming from. I like the little, but for me, I really enjoy just them shaking up the formula, because since I've been playing for damn near 30 years, them doing something different automatically, gets me intrigued. And the art style, the storytelling, the the way you use the Pokemon, the large epic battles, the Pokemon introduced. I mean, outside of the battling is probably the weakest portion, and adding a strong and agile style and stuff like that was something different. And you get to move while you battle, just shit they kind of added on. It's kind of the perfect Pokemon game for me. It can be better. I'm excited for ZA. I'm hoping they improved on some stuff, but it is a real true open world Pokemon game, and that's one of the things that I've always wanted. I gotta put it in S tier. The second Pokemon game that I ever played was Pokemon Yellow. I remember my dad getting it for me, having Pikachu follow me and shit like that. It was on my new Game Boy Color. There's bias here, but we're probably gonna go in A because it still suffered from some of the same problems Reddit and stuff did. It just ain't hit exactly the same, but I love that goddamn game. Next we have Pokemon Silver and Gold. I was a big Gen 2 fan. I am a big Gen 2 fan. I had the Pokemon Silver version. It's why I even like Lugia to this day. I ain't got much to say other than I fucking love this game. I can't lie. I can't even hold you. I won't say S tier because one game is a little bit higher than that to me, and that would be the Pokemon Crystal version. I can't tell you how much time I fucking spent playing this game with my damn Game Boy at first that didn't have no fucking light, and then getting to play it on a fucking lit up screen. But Crystal version, I wish I knew where my copy was. I fucking love that game. It's a peak game. I'm sorry. Fucking love it. OG Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I had the Ruby copy. It's Gen 3. I love Gen 3. It's going in A. Pokemon Coliseum. I didn't have a GameCube, so I didn't get to play it when it first came out. I didn't play it till I played it at like game stores, and I played it at one of my friend's house. I didn't get to play it myself until much, much later. And kind of like Arceus, it being just Pokemon in a way we didn't normally see the 3D aspect other than like, you know, Pokemon Stadium and stuff like that. It was hidden. The story was cool. The characters were kind of funny. I forgot who they is with the damn afro or whatever. I liked it. I'm gonna put it in B. It's not like the best thing ever, but if I would have caught it during the hype, I probably would like it more. But I do B because it is a pretty good game. Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm a Gym Runner. They improved on all the bullshit from the OG game in the 90s. It did the goddamn thing. I had the Fire Red version. It's going in S tier. Pokemon Emerald, probably my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Question mark. Rayquaza is my favorite legendary. Well, Shiny Rayquaza is my favorite legendary. I ain't got much to say other than one of the greatest games ever fucking made. We going in S tier. Pokemon Gale of Darkness, adding the dark Pokemon and all this other shit. I mean, well, Shadow Lugia and all that stuff. They did make improvements on Coliseum, so I do have to give it an edge. That's about it for Pokemon Gale of Darkness. I don't have like a super huge connection to it, but I don't hate the games. You know, it is what it is. I played them as an adult, so shoot me, sue me. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This one's hard because I like the region. I like the Zone Zero, whatever the fuck it is. There are so many things I like about this game, and there are some things that annoy the absolute piss out of me. But that being said, it is not peak. I don't revisit this game often, other than to, like, if we go online and do some shit, or if we if we just if like a Dynamax, whatever, Crystal Max, whatever the fuck it's called, battle comes and we're trying to get that. That's the only time I kind of turn this on. I don't like, oh, let me go and play this real quick. It's hard for me to do. I like the game, but honestly, it's pretty mid, if we being honest. And with that, these are my rankings for the mainline Pokemon games. They're not in like a best or worst or anything like that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. I'll see y'all in the next video.